Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls all over the world. It's your host Kickity K back again for another episode of Facebook Real Talk. Took a little minute from the episodes, but look, ain't no better show to come back with than with this Mayweather fight that happened tonight. Ortiz. It was a classic in my opinion. A lot of people saying that they didn't get their money's worth. It ended too quick. But if you really paid attention to the 3 or 4 rounds that it lasted, it was a damn good fight. You know, and a lot of prize fights, you see the challenger backing down. David Ortiz, I got to tip my hat to you. He wasn't scared, and that's all I asked for in these fights. You know, things happen. This one was a turn of events took place in this one that's going to open a lot of eyes. It was kind of strange how it unfolded, but I think at the end of the day, like I said, I was surprised, but it was fair. What happened was fair. It was just, which don't always happen, but in this particular case, I think it was. Real quick, what I'll do is I'll summarize real quick. You know, kind of how it went down. Like I said, they both stood toe to toe. You know, Floyd Mayweather was a winning fight. You know, he was ahead in all the totals as far as statistically wise goes. And one thing I will gotta say, even though I gotta give David Ortiz credit if that's his name, whatever. I just know his last name is Ortiz. But anyway, I noticed from round one that, you know, he was trying to use the weight advantage, you know, and he took advantage of that. But he crossed the line, you know. He was hugging and doing all that and using his head, leaning forward with his head a lot, and he was just being sneaky with it. And I was hoping that the referees would, you know, step in and say something, but they wasn't doing it. So I was like, man, he's gonna get away with that the whole fight. But it was in the back of my mind, I was concerned about that because them headbutts can cause a lot of gashes on the eyebrow area and all that, which can make it hard to see and all that later on in the fight. And I was just like, man, you know, that's not cool. And then eventually, when he had his best rally of the day, you know, David Ortiz finally was getting some punches in and cornering him in on the ropes. For some strange reason, he just dives in, just hard, just dives his whole body as a headbutt. And the referee did stop that time, which surprised me because, you know, I like I said, I thought he wasn't going to stop that. I thought he wasn't going to say nothing about that. And then the crowd was behind Ortiz, and, you know, it was a big Hispanic presence, was in Las Vegas, and, you know, the crowd was shouting Ortiz, 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 and, you know, they did the Mexican national anthem, and then even the Mexican even did the American national anthem. I was like, man, maybe it's just, maybe it's Floyd Mayweather against the world tonight. I didn't know what it was, but like I said, this one was so obvious that even the ref took a timeout and said, hey, I got to take a point off. That, you know, you can't do that. And it pissed off Floyd Mayweather. So at the time, I guess when, you know, Ortiz was trying to, you know, tap gloves and hug him, say, oh, yeah, I'm sorry. By the time he touched gloves, it's time to fight. Man, Mayweather just knocked him out cold. He wailed on him a couple times, and that was it. Well, I thought he snuck him. You know, I was like, oh, because I had to rewind it because I'm still mad at the head. But I'm like, man, I'm on the TiVo or, you know, rewinding live TV, and I'm like, man, did you see that headbutt? And then all of a sudden, next thing I know, I turn around, Ortiz on the ground. So I'm like, what happened? So as I watch it, I see that, you know, his hands was at his side and he wasn't really guarding himself. And I don't know, I'm not an expert on boxing. I'm an expert on football, basketball. And I'm not, you know, and so I didn't know. I thought that wasn't really legal. I didn't know what was going to happen. I thought that, you know, they started counting. I guess the rules is protect yourself at all times. And I heard one of the announcers say that too. So apparently it was legal. And when it's a dirty fight, how can you make a dirty fight clean? That's what I got to say to all the people hating on Mayweather, including the dude who gave him an interview at the end. He was hating. And he seemed a little racist, to be perfectly honest. If a man answers his question 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 times, he answered your question already. Keep it moving, you know what I'm saying? But, I mean, he even said it's protect yourself at all times. That's what it is. And then he's like, oh, well, you don't want to win like that and show the class. Well, he don't owe him nothing. This man's already made his money. Mayweather's already made his money. He don't owe you nothing. He don't owe me nothing. He don't owe nobody nothing. But to go out there and get his money. He was already winning on the scorecards. It ain't like he cheated the fight. If the dude wouldn't have threw a headbutt, they'd still be fighting right now, probably. And he said he'd give him a rematch, but the dude still wanted to hate. You know what I'm saying? Looking up there like an old racist bigot. That made me mad. I ain't going to lie to you. And I'm glad that Mayweather went off on it. And I'm just glad you did it. You told him verbally, and you didn't knock that old white man out, because I might have did that. I might have knocked his ass out myself after he was talking to me like that. You know what I'm saying? But he held his own. I got credit. I got to give him credit. You know, Mayweather, I never been a fan of boxing too much after Roy Jones Jr. too much, you know what I'm saying? Because, it was Mike Tyson, all that. That was when I used to pay attention to it a lot. But, hey, I got a new fan, Hey, do your thing. If you fight Pacquiao, you do. If you don't, you don't. You know what I'm saying? You made your mark. You fought a fight here. You did what you did. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, it is what it is. When you get a three-point play in basketball, don't nobody be complaining, rewinding. Is this legal? Is this legal? I mean, the referee called it. They gave the man a fight. He wasn't even the favorite. He wasn't the favorite. He was outnumbered on the weight. You know what I'm saying? About 14 pounds. He was outnumbered by the fact that he had the lesser of the advantage because he was 10 years older than this guy. You know what I'm saying? He was winning the fight through 4 rounds statistically. So what else do you want from the man? He's 42-0. Get over it. But let's let the tape roll for y'all that want to see it live. Facebook Real Talk. We bringing it to you.
I'm about to show you this headbutt though. Pay attention to him. Watch here, look. Watch him leave his feet. Look at that. Did you see that? You notice I've been noticing he was cheating all game, right? See how he hugged him? See how he hugged him like out of guilt. You see, so that's why when I seen him he felt. Yeah. See, he was mad. Mayweather's mad. You see him like, I can't believe you tried to just do that. Yeah. He didn't even try to greet him back. So I'm gonna see how if he was mad and just knocked his ass out. Oh, that's cheating though. They weren't even.
What you mean cheating? No, he just got knocked out.
Yeah, but they weren't. Ortiz wasn't even. He was still apologetic. He was still apologetic, but he didn't care.
Well, that's his fault.
See, look, he didn't even have his hands up.
Because he couldn't hold his arms up.
Yeah, he could have. He just got finished headbutting him and was rushing him. Why would he not be able to hold his hands up? He felt bad for what he did, but look, he's trying to get, he hugged him. He snuck him. Listen to the announcer. I don't even know how this is going to result. The announcer starts just counting like, oh, you're on the ground. I think the ref has too much pressure to penalize Mayweather. You know what I'm saying? He hears the crowd cheering and just went with it. But honestly, you know me, I'm on Mayweather's side. You know that. Ortiz, both of his hands was down. And he was trying to greet him like they touch gloves, like, okay, let's fight. Both of his hands was down. Look at him. He's sorry for what he did. The ref's going to let it go, though. The ref, because he don't want to pin. Look at this. Look at his hands are down. Look. Did you hear the announcer, too? He was like, oh.
You counted?
I know. I told you the ref's going to go with it. Did you see that? They just said that. Did you just see it?
Can't get back up. Yes.
Did you just see what he just said, though? He just said, he said Ortiz was apologizing and Mayweather was punching. Did you see that? Listen. First of all, you heard that like, oh, listen.
Protect yourself at all times. You hear the announcer say.
Listen to the, just don't listen. I'm hearing what I know. Listen, just listen. That's what I'm saying. Listen to. I heard that. I hear. My ears are good. I'm hearing it all. You're on Mayweather's side anyway, so you don't care. Neither do I, really. But I'm just saying. It was legal. See.
That's all that matters.
Over.
If it was
well,
legal,
shit, he shouldn't have headbutted him.
Yeah.
Mayweather didn't give a damn at that point what was legal or not. Shit, he wasn't fighting legal anyway. The whole fight. How did that knock him out, though? That's what I'm trying to figure out. I don't know. At least we saw 3 good rounds headbutted. This was pissing me off the whole time anyway that he was doing it. He just made it too obvious here. Look at that.
Yeah.
He should have lost the fight right
even
there.
The ref, remember, he's like this.
It should be a disqualification. He's ready to fight right now. Look at this.
Look at that. That. Come on, his hand never went up. See, that shouldn't be allowed.
Hey, look. I'm saying though. Let's slow-mo this. Okay. Now. They touch glove. Look at it. He ready to go. He said, let's go. Look at him. Let's go now. Okay, cool. All right, cool. Now he hug him. Cool. Look at that. He's like, let's go. As soon as he ready to fight right here. He said, let's go. Okay, cool. Touch gloves. And it's time to fight. Ortiz is just bullshitting at this point. Ain't no hugging. Bitch.
He might have been stunned like that. That's a hard hit. Get up. He might have been stunned like that. That's a hard hit. Damn.
That's a hard hit.
Twice. Yeah, he was out after that. But I mean, damn, you got the best fighter in the world hitting you twice for free. Of course he's out of there. And he was hitting to knock him out. He was mad. Look at that. Not classy. There you go. But fuck it.
Part of my response here is, frankly, if you're the best fighter in the world, and you like to claim that you're the best fighter in history, you shouldn't have to do that. That's no way to prove it. Michael Buffer stands by now with the particulars on the...
It don't matter. He headbutted him first, you know. It's dirty after that. I would have did it too. They got a rematch though. Because that's not, like he said, that's not a real, well, it is what it is, you know. I bet you he don't care. He about to go buy some more Benzes. He don't care. Crowd booing this thing. Let's just hope 50 Cent don't get shot after this. You know? Let's just hope all the black niggas make it home safe.
Yeah,
and then we good.
Yeah, make sure you got the MGM grand and get home safely.
Look at the stats, man. He was killing his ass. That's what I'm saying. Y'all haters.
Damn.
73 to 26.
Landed 73 to 26? Okay. Yeah.
What's there to hate on?
He should have never tried to headbutt him like that.
Look at this hater.
You took shots at him unfairly after you went together.
One time.
Made up and headbutt.
I'm about to count how many times he answered this man's question.
That's your story. First off, I want to thank God for his victory. The Lord God also would be possible. I want to thank my team.
Way to just ignore his hateristic comments.
Protect yourself at all times.
Protect yourself at all times.
He said the same thing else he did. Protect yourself at all times.
Again. Didn't he just answer your question?
What, who you don't understand?
Going through an apology that you unfairly took advantage of it. What do you say to those who say, what did you do there? You went in the fight in charge. I just want to say everybody that bought pay-per-view, that came out to Las Vegas, thank you for that. All right, you know you're a promoter, but now we're talking to you as a prize fighter. Let's take a look at what happened at the end of the fight, and you describe it.
So now they're readdressing it again for the third time.
We judge gloves. We got the fight hoop. Right here. And that's all she wrote. For you, it was...
He said that's all she wrote.
Response. Let's get on with the fight. Let's protect yourself at all times. He done something dirty. We're not here to cry and complain about what he did dirty or what I did dirty. I was victorious. If you want a rematch, you can get a rematch.
Don't do it again.
You were in charge of the fight. You were aggressive and trying and taking advantage of what you saw.
4 times.
You never give me a fake shake. You know that? Someone's gonna let you talk to Victor Ortiz, all right? I'm through. They put somebody else up and give me an interview. So you can talk to that. You never give me a fake shake. HBO needs to fire you. You don't know shit about boxing.
Ooh.
You got shit. I wish I was...
Knock his ass out then. Racist bastard.
4 times.
Said you don't know shit about boxing, which you don't.
Man.
Talk to Ortiz. I'm tired of talking to little racist.
You hear the crowd.
Wow, that was what's up.
what
He got
happened
pissed off.
at the end of the fight? Was it your fault for not protecting yourself?
The announcer said that even.
All the time. No. Absolutely not. I was called a break by the referee. So,
Now he gonna lie.
I obeyed exactly as I was told. And,
He gonna lie and say he didn't hit,
like
but
that, and I looked up and then boom, I was out. So I know it happened. All right.
Let's talk about the headbutt.
Earlier in the round when you had him on the ropes, okay, and you butted him. Was that just some reflex action, or?
look at that. Look at that. He dove his whole body into him.
I was going back, and then he pushed me a little bit, so I went
Now, if that punch would have caught, then what?
and then like I really did it intentionally, but
Not only did he butt, he swung after that.
I'm very sorry for that. I'm not a dirty fighter, so you're saying you were just trying to jump on him and your head. Yeah, you came forward really fast.
He came forward really fast, did he?
He didn't come forward. He was backed up all the way against the rope.
Oh,
Look at that. Oh, come on, see.
There it is.
You seem apologetic, but
and he swung. What if that?
then you got together with him, and what did you each say with each other? I told him, I'm sorry, Floyd, I didn't mean to do that, bro. My bad, man. And, my bad. Let's do this.
He didn't want to hug, though.
What they call it, cold cock. Cock knocked him out.
That's for headbutting me, you fucking dickhead.
Or because you had a plan to get deep into the fight, or
HBO should fire.
They should. He was sitting up there criticizing him the whole time. He already answered all his questions.
to show the fans, a good time.
See, people do get it. Once you answer questions, it's like,
Hey, so questions, comments, shout outs, Kiggity K, Facebook, RealTalk.com, iTunes, Google. Thanks for the sponsorship. But I want to know what y'all think. It's getting juicy up in here. Rematch? No rematch. I guess that's all up to Floyd Mayweather, what he wants to do. Till next time, I'm out of here. Peace.